Canada's new visa rules for Indian students and workers. Welcome to today's update on Canada's immigration policy here at Travel Tree. In recent months, new measures have been announced by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, that dramatically expand the authority of border officials to cancel temporary resident documents. This includes work permits, study permits, and visitor visas. The latest reports from multiple trusted sources indicate that these changes are part of a broader strategy to tighten Canada's immigration system and improve border security. New details suggest that these rules will come into full effect in early 2025, and they have already raised concerns among international communities. For years, Canada has been known as a welcoming country for students, workers, and visitors from around the world. However, recent trends point to a shift in policy focus. The government is now placing more emphasis on reducing fraud and preventing overstays, which means that even minor errors in your application or document handling could result in cancellation. This news is especially concerning for Indian students and workers, who have traditionally contributed significantly to Canada's education and labour markets. Recent media coverage and government updates indicate that these policy changes may force many to leave the country if they do not meet the new, stricter requirements. Before we dive into the specifics, I want to invite you to subscribe to Travel Tree and hit the notification bell. Our channel is dedicated to providing you with the most up-to-date and reliable information on immigration and travel. By subscribing, you will never miss our expert insights and breaking news updates that can help you navigate these challenging changes. Now, let's explore the details of Canada's new visa rules and what they mean for you. Empowered border officials, the new gatekeepers. Canada's updated immigration and refugee protection regulations now grant border officials significant power. They can cancel temporary resident documents, including electronic travel authorizations, visitor visas, work permits, and study permits, if they suspect that an individual does not meet all the requirements for staying in Canada. Officers have the authority to deny entry or revoke visas if they question a person's intent to leave when their authorized stay expires. This expanded power is intended to prevent fraud and ensure that only those who comply with all regulations can remain in the country. Impact on Indian students. Dreams deferred. Indian students have long been a vital part of Canada's higher education system, with hundreds of thousands pursuing studies here each year. However, under the new regulations, many Indian students now face the risk of having their study permits cancelled. Errors in documentation, missed deadlines, or failure to meet updated enrollment conditions can result in sudden notices to leave the country. This change not only disrupts academic progress but also forces many students to reconsider their future plans in Canada. Consequences for Indian workers. Careers in limbo. Indian professionals are an important part of Canada's workforce, yet the new visa rules pose serious challenges for them as well. With stricter scrutiny on work permits and employment conditions, many workers now find their careers at risk. The possibility of permit revocation creates uncertainty, putting long-term job stability in jeopardy. This has led to growing concerns among Indian workers who once saw Canada as a land of opportunity. Tourists beware. Temporary visits under scrutiny. The revised rules also impact visitors and tourists. Recent data shows that temporary visas issued to Indian tourists are now subject to cancellation if immigration officers suspect any risk of overstaying. This increased scrutiny makes travel to Canada less predictable and more challenging for those on short-term visits. The demise of the Student Direct Stream (SDS) program. Another significant change is the discontinuation of the Student Direct Stream (SDS) program, which provided a faster, streamlined process for obtaining study permits for students from countries like India. Since its termination in November 2024, the process has become more complex, adding further challenges for prospective students planning to study in Canada. Recommendations for affected applicants. To help you navigate these challenging times, consider the following recommendations. Stay informed. Regularly check official IRCC updates and trusted news sources to keep abreast of any policy changes. Review your documents. ensure all your documentation is complete, accurate, and up-to-date to avoid unnecessary issues. Plan ahead, apply for permit renewals or extensions well before your current visa expires. Seek professional advice. Consult with licensed immigration consultants or legal experts if you have concerns about your visa status. Keep copies. Maintain copies of all your submitted documents and correspondence with IRCC. Monitor deadlines. Pay close attention to all deadlines related to your permits and applications. Prepare for scrutiny. Be ready to provide additional evidence or clarification if requested by immigration officers. Understand your rights. Familiarize yourself with the conditions of your visa to ensure you remain compliant. Engage with communities. Join forums or support groups where you can share experiences and gain advice from others facing similar challenges. Financial planning. Budget for potential disruptions and unexpected costs, such as reapplication fees or legal consultation expenses. Just to conclude, Canada's new visa rules mark a profound transformation in its immigration system, creating a more rigorous and selective process for temporary residents. With broader powers granted to border officials, the risk of visa cancellation is now higher for international students, workers, and tourists alike. These changes, driven by efforts to reduce fraud and tighten security, have significant implications for those planning to build their future in Canada. It is crucial to remain vigilant, ensure that all documentation is accurate and up-to-date, and seek professional advice if needed. We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please subscribe to Travel Tree and hit the notification bell so you never miss our expert updates on immigration and travel. Your support is essential in helping us deliver the best content possible. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay informed, plan wisely, and keep striving for your dreams.